Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for the FIFA World Cup. We're going to be doing a prediction video, just kind of go through the group stage and then to the knockout stage. By the time this video comes out, it is the World Cup. Today, like in a few hours actually, it should be the opener, Mexico versus South Africa. Speaking of that game, let's get to Group A and get our predictions. As you can see over here, I picked this website because it's pretty cool. Tells you like the hosts and the debuts. So we got one of the hosts. If you don't know, 3 hosts this year: Mexico, Canada, and USA. So Group A, we got Mexico, Korea Republic, South Africa, and Chesnia. What do I think? I think a lot of people think South Africa is going to finish at the bottom. I don't think we're going to finish at the bottom. I think we might finish third, potentially. Who do I think is going to top the group? I think Mexico. I think Mexico will go top. I really want to put South Africa second, but I think it all depends on how we play. I think it's very possible if we can beat Mexico and Chesnia, we could go through. I'm gonna back us just for the interest sake, but I do think Korea will probably go over us. But I'm gonna back the boys, back Bafana. And then we have Chesnia at 4th. Group B, the hosts, Canada, Qatar, Switzerland, and Bosnia. I think Switzerland will top. No, not Qatar. I think Canada will come second. I think Bosnia will be third, and Qatar will be 4th in Group B. Sorry about that. Group C, Brazil, Haiti. I don't even know how they go out there, but congrats to them. Morocco and Scotland. I think Brazil will go top. I actually do think Morocco will come second. I think Scotland third, and Haiti will be dead last. And I will be very shocked if they win a game. Group D, the USA, which is actually one of my teams I'm going to support. They have a really fucking sick away kit. I would really like to copper that at the end of the tournament. Australia, Paraguay, and Turkey. Now, a lot of people think this is a very easy group. I think this is probably one of the hardest groups in the World Cup, just because I think all these teams are kind of on par level. I do think, just because of the talent pool in Turkey will finish top, not Paraguay. My mouse is fucking around. I do think America will finish second. I think Paraguay will come third, and I think Australia will finish at the bottom. They'll be down under, mate. That joke sink in for a little bit. Moving on to Group E. Don't even know how to say this country's name. Curacao? But it's their debut. Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and Germany. I think it's very easy. Germany goes top. I think second place is between Ecuador and Ivory Coast. I think it will be very tight. I'm going to go with Ivory Coast, back in Amad Diallo. Let's do this. Ecuador, and then we'll go Curacao. Group F, we've got ourselves Japan, Netherlands, Tunisia, and Sweden. I think this is probably the hardest group so far. I think Netherlands will go top. This is very difficult because I think it's between Sweden and Japan. I just think Sweden might have a little bit of a better team right now than Japan. So I'm going to go Sweden, then Japan, and then Tunisia finishing at the bottom. Group G, we've got Belgium, Egypt, Iran, and New Zealand. I think this is a pretty straightforward group. I think Belgium go through. I think Egypt do finish second. I do think New Zealand have a better squad than Iran, so I'm going to put New Zealand at third and Iran at the bottom. Group H, we got Cabo Verde, which I think it was Cape Verde. I don't know when they changed the name. Saudi Arabia, Spain, and Uruguay. I think it's also a very straightforward group. I think Spain go top. I think Uruguay second. These two, I'm not really sure. Cape Verde has been playing really well. Saudi's been okay. I think I'll just go Cape Verde for the lols. Well, not really for the lols, but just because they're African. I'll back another African nation. Group I, we got France, Norway, Senegal, and Iraq. This is also a very tight group. I do think France will top. I actually do think Norway have a pretty fucking good team. So I'm gonna go Norway, then Senegal, and then Iraq. Kind of leave it in the order that it was. Group J, the defending World Cup champions, Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. Fortunately for Jordan, I think they will finish bottom, but we're going to go Argentina, I do think Austria, and then Algeria, and then Jordan will get kicked in the balls and exit the World Cup. Group K, Colombia, Portugal, Uzbekistan, and Congo. I think Portugal will top. I think Colombia will be second, Congo, and then Uzbekistan. Group L, the last group, the group of the Lions, the English. Croatia, England, Ghana, and Panama. This is a little bit difficult because I think these two teams are kind of not. I don't think England have even picked their best players for this World Cup. So I do think England will finish top. I think Croatia will finish second. I think Ghana will be third, and then Panama. But I'm worried about England. I usually support just because of my background, my grandparents from England and Germany. So I usually back the two of them, and then South Africa never qualify. That's where the country I'm from. So I usually support them. We actually got there, and then I like kind of the hosts. So back in the hosts. But yeah, that's the group stage prediction. Now let's move on to the knockout stages. As you can see over here, the round of 32. First World Cup, the round of 32, unless there was one ages ago, but pretty sure. First time. We'll start on the left and then we'll go to the right. Mexico versus Japan, if the bracket plays out the way we've panned it. I actually think Japan could beat Mexico, you know. I'm going to go Japan, yeah. Canada versus Morocco. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good game. I think I'd go Canada on that one. Switzerland versus South Korea. They changed the name to Korea Republic. I think Switzerland will win. Brazil. Oh, Jesus. If this does work out, South Africa got fucked. Brazil is going to destroy us. We're not that great anymore, but yeah. Well, not. I don't know why I said anymore. We're not as good as Brazil. So it's probably Neymar's last World Cup, so they're not going to let us beat them. Senegal versus Turkey. I think Turkey could win. Ivory Coast, Sweden. I'm going to back Ivory Coast, yeah. I think that team is pretty decent. Germany, Algeria. I think Germany go through. Netherlands, USA. I hate to do this to America, but if that is the fixture you guys get, the Netherlands are gonna beat you guys. Hopefully, it's not the Netherlands for you guys' sake. All right, Belgium, Congo. I think Belgium will go through. Uruguay, Norway. Uruguay doesn't have the depth. I'm gonna go with a dark horse here. I'm gonna go Norway. Spain, Vietnam. That's kind of feel like it's fixed. Spain get that. Spain go through. France, Egypt. France, Argentina, Ecuador. I think Argentina go through. Colombia, Croatia. I think Croatia will go through. Portugal, Scotland. Portugal, England, Austria. I think England will win that game. Let's move to the round of 16 now. Japan, Canada. Ooh. See, I think, man, could Canada make the quarterfinals? I think Canada have a better team than Japan. A lot of people might think Mexico should have went through. So I do think Mexico. I'm gonna go Canada. Fuck it, Canada. I think Brazil will win there. I think Ivory Coast will win. I think Germany will win. And then if we go to the round 16 on this side, I think Belgium will win. I think France will beat Spain. I think Argentina will win there. I do think because of the team selection for England, I think Portugal's got a better team. I'm going to be completely honest. I think Portugal will go through to the semi-final, the quarterfinal. Sorry, my bad. I jumped the gun a little bit there. I think Brazil beats Canada. That's a pretty easy one. I think this is a very good game. I do think Germany will end up slipping through to the semi-final. Then we have Belgium, France. I think France will get there easily. This would be such a good one. I actually do think Portugal are kind of my ones to watch to win this year. I think Portugal might get a little sleepy in there against Argentina. Brazil, Germany. Ooh, that's a tough one. That is a real tough one. Because I think both teams are kind of like, they don't have the greatest team right now, but they have like some good players. They don't just have, I don't know. This World Cup, I really am like both teams. I think are going to do really well. Ooh, I'm gonna go Brazil. I I feel like relying on Kai Havertz when Kai Havertz is not very reliable as your striker is gonna come back to bite you. And Brazil kind of can rotate up front. Germany, we just they don't have that guy up front right now. France versus Portugal. I'm gonna fucking say it. I'm gonna do it. Mbappe, I saw some friendlies. Mbappe, not doing too good, but Olise is so good. Uh, Fuck it. I'm going for it. Portugal. I'm gonna say Portugal win that, and then I'm gonna go with what I think is gonna happen. I think we're gonna see a little CR7 winning a damn World Cup in the USA. I'm gonna go Portugal to beat Brazil. I think this is it. We're gonna get a little Bruno assist, straight through ball, and a banger from CR7 to win the World Cup. I don't know, that's my prediction. Let me guys know what you got. I think we could have had a little bit of a different destination if I picked Mexico. I think Mexico would have still lost to Brazil, even if they went through. I think Mexico beats Canada probably. But yeah, that is my bracket. Let me know what you guys have in the comments down below. Winning, who's your top goal scorer? Actually, I don't know who could be my top goal scorer this year. Let me know. Let me know in your catalog of who could potentially be a top goal scorer. Who's going to win the Golden Glove this year? Ooh, who is your teams to win? Who are you backing? Obviously, besides your home country, you should always back your home country where you're from. Even if you hate the country, you always back your home country. And then yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, who you have winning. Obviously, this is probably not gonna work out exactly how I planned out here. It'd be fucking crazy if it didn't. Then I should have made a bet. I could have been fucking rich. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it over there. You guys let me know what you guys got down in the comments down below. Very interested to see what you guys got. Very eager to watch the World Cup. It's been fucking 4 years. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.